gonna read a quote really quick. I'll start out my my live with a quote instead of um, instead of how I usually do it. So it says, first we must cling to our convictions. We must run the banner of what we believe high on the flagpoles of our lives and defend it from any man or woman who would try to pull it down. We must establish our moral position before we ever get into a situation, decide where we stand, and hang in there with our whole heart. Great quote there. But, oh my gosh, I already went live on 2 other channels and I'm pretty tired tonight. And yeah, I guess to be like totally transparent, not that anyone's here to be transparent too, but I've struggled a little bit the last couple days just because there's been like a lot of resistance, and something that seems like it's so good and wholesome and the whole world should care about it. That's what I think. Like the whole world should care about war orphans. But you know, I've had like a little bit of like people being like funny in the comments, and even like losing followers, like quite a few just on my Instagram. And I'm just like, you know, I feel really like I'm doing something that's like never been done before, and it feels like not lonely, but that I'm just alone in the cause. I don't know how to describe that. It's like I just feel like you know, it's just such a big thing, and then there's just like little me. Hello, magic moments. I'm just talking about BSLO. I don't know what even that means. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm not on here. Hello. Yo. Yes, I'm honestly talking about I'm trying to start like kind of like a nonprofit, but like America, yeah. Trying to start a movement to stand up for war orphans, and seems like no one in America cares about, like, I know that's not true, but it feels like feels like a lost cause, like something that I feel like I would do so much for. I'm literally running every day as a person that has been like sick for 2 years and like confined to bed. So like, you know, like when I tell people like I'm running, I'm not like running like an athlete. I'm running like with asthma and like can hardly breathe and hurting my thank you, making a Facebook group. Aw, thank you all. I'm in yeah, America, California. Thank you guys. But yeah, it's been really difficult because I'm like not even like some of my closest friends like care about it, and it's something I care about a lot because I went to, well, first I had dreams about orphans before the war in Ukraine and Russia started. And then I ended up going to Ukraine as humanitarian aid and evacuations team. And I ended up going to these orphanages, and I've been to a lot of orphanages in my life. Like that's kind of like where my heart, you know, goes. But there's nothing, it just etched into me just how horrible these kids have it. Like they lost their parents, some of them saw them die, and then they're just thrown in a cold system that is like statistically awful as far as their future goes, if they end up with statistics. So anyways, I'm just trying to figure out how to do all that, and like the only idea I had is on the 1st of April, Forrest Gump ran 1,170 days, and I just happened to look up a video of his, and I was looking for a sign, and I have an former Olympic athlete friend, and she told me I should run with the Olympic torch run in 2028, and I was like, I can't wait that long. Anyways, but on the first, that was like a couple days later, um, I saw Forrest Gump, and he ran for 1,170 days, and I like intuitively knew that that was gonna be like the torch would start running at the end of that time. And I looked it up, and it was like right on, and so it was like my sign to start running. So I started running and doing lives every day on as many platforms as I can, and that's just like all I can do right now. But um thank you, Perspective TV. I'll be surprised. I hope so. Um, yeah, anyways. So, thank you to the two people who are still here. You're awesome. Um, so yeah, I'm I'm not sure even what to talk about now, but I was just looking up the lives of like William Wilberforce and Joan of Arc, just like people who changed the world doing crazy stuff when they felt alone. And, they both, a lot of my life happens in my dreams first. Like, even like this running thing that I'm doing, I like dreamed about it when I was sleeping. So going live, I dreamed about that when I was sleeping. And so, um, oh, that's a lifetime of work. Is that what Hassan also said? Um, yeah, that is a life work. That's true. Um, it's I mean, I want all orphans to get adopted like everywhere in the world, and I feel like there's enough people with kind hearts that that could happen in a lifetime. But yeah, I guess I mean, that's just like so big to think about the whole world. Like right now, I'm just thinking about Ukrainian kids because I saw them. But I want that for Russian kids. I want that for every kid there is. And so, yeah, there's a lot of politics. That's something I found out. Like, even when I went to Ukraine, like, I went as a humanitarian aid person, not to fight at all, not to get involved with the war, but because of politics, I lost friends over it. Like some of my friends were so mad that I went to Ukraine, Americans. And so it was like, I don't, I don't think it was even a situation of, oh, now I know who my friends are. Like, you're not my friends. They literally just cut me off and, um, like, would never talk to me again. Um, but, oh, thank you so much. Um, yeah, but they they were wrapped up in the politics, and I feel like politics, we'll never know what's really happening with like people, who are controlling the world. And like clearly all these people could have saved the world by now, like the politicians and the people in power, but they're not. And so I I just like don't even think about it anymore. Like I don't I used to be really caught up in politics, but I'm like completely like left that scene, I guess. Um Whoa, Iran, that's awesome. Aw, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh. My first time crying on YouTube live. But thank you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I just I want to see the world better and changed. So it's good to see people like you out there too. that care. But anyways, yeah. um, I don't know really what more to talk about, but I did think it was cool because one thing I've really considered doing, because I am walking every day, is like carrying a flag that says "War makes orphans" and like peace on one side of it, because I'm for peace. Oh, you're from India? I got India and Iran. I want to go to both those places. I've never been to either, but um, yeah, so I just thought it was cool that Joan of Arc, April is the month that she made her flag. And um, I don't know, she's kind of like an inspiring life. Like, I don't know, she did some crazy things, um, and I kind of also like it too because, during my runs, I'm still like fighting like sickness, and it makes it like harder to run. But like even like the inspiration of Joan of Arc, she even like got shot with an arrow and she continued to fight and or to hold her flag, in the battle. And obviously I'm not going to battle ever. Like that's not a part of my belief, but um I I am like, wow, like her and this guy, I don't know if you've heard of um yeah, she was alive like so long ago, like in history. She helped France um, stay independent of Britain, and this was like I want to say it was in the 1800s, but I'm probably wrong. I'm not good with dates, but um, yeah, she got shot with an arrow. You should look at her life. It's so cool. Her name is Joan of Arc, and she's considered a saint by like people. And I'm not Catholic. I am a Christian, but I'm not Catholic. But Catholics believe that she's a saint, and like I don't know what that means. Maybe that she can watch over people, but um, she definitely is like someone to be like look at and be like, wow, that can help me make it, and I'll be okay, because she had so much against her. But the other person is back when America believed in slavery, because now we definitely do not believe in that. But this guy named William Wilberforce was, um, actually, this wasn't even America. I don't even know where this was, but I think it was in, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at history. I think it was in the UK, maybe. Wait, where was it? In Europe? No, maybe this was America. I don't know. But he was fighting to free slaves, and no one, yeah, it's my memory. Like, that's part of my, like, sickness that I'm fighting is, it affects my memory, and my energy and just everything. But, um, anyways, so yeah, he he was completely alone, and everyone in the court, like all the other judges and all of them, it's called Parliament, but they were against him, and he was totally alone. And so, yeah, I just have found him really inspiring because he got so sick that he would like almost like die, and he would wear this like contraption to because he would fall over, so this metal thing would hold him up, and he would continue to write and rewrite, and he ultimately saved the people. But anyways, that's everything. I'm gonna jump off of here, and thank you for everyone who came on here with me. Have a great night. Bye.